Hello, this is Paul Shelley, President of ELS, here to talk about the data available for teachers and administrators for the upcoming ELS benchmarks, including sharing with you about our new multi-data point projection report. Let's look at some sample data from last year's benchmarks with this year's reports. The datasheet view shows the overall school performance compared to a similar group of cohort students and compared to the average of all of the students who took this benchmark assessment. In the item analysis report, you can view the performance of the school compared to the cohort and overall ELS group for each item. A great teaching tool for teachers is to go over the details of each item with the students, where you can view an analysis of student responses, individual student responses, a breakdown of performance by student performance levels on their previous assessment, and the item itself to go over with the class. An objective analysis report is also available, displaying the strengths and weaknesses of the group of students as compared to the cohort and overall ELS averages. The same data is also available in a graphical chart. Teacher results are available on the Teachers tab, and student results are located on the Students tab. Student results can be sorted by points obtained from low to high or high to low. The percent correct is available for each student, as well as a comparison to the cohort of students that were at the same performance level the year before, and the overall average of the ELS group. In the far right column, you will see the student's performance level on the previous year's assessment. For each student, you can also see an item analysis and objective analysis report and objective analysis chart. This year, ELS will also be providing a multi-data point projection report that will be available by the third week of March once most students have completed taking the ELS benchmark assessments. This report has 3 columns. In column number 1, you see the student name, teacher name, and percent correct on the benchmark. In the middle column, you see a comparison of their projected performance level on the spring assessment based on what they scored on the ELS benchmark, as well as their performance levels earned on the 2 previous state assessments that help to predict how the student will perform on the spring assessment. The third column shows a percentile comparison to the overall testing group on the benchmark and 2 predictor assessments. The first student on this report, for example, scored at the 92nd percentile of the testing group on the benchmark assessment. When comparing the 6th grade MAP assessment results of this testing group, this student scored at the 100th percentile. The student scored at the 98th percentile of the group on the 5th grade ELA assessment. The growth column is a comparison of the previous year's percentile rank to that of the current year. Outliers, meaning students that had an extreme amount of change in percentile rank from one year to the next, are identified in green or red. Here, for example, is a student that scored in the 46th percentile in the 5th grade, the 19th percentile in the 6th grade, and in the 59th percentile on the 7th grade benchmark, jumping 40 percentile points in 1 year. Another student scored in the 65th percentile in the 5th grade, the 96th percentile in the 6th grade, and only in the 40th percentile on the 7th grade benchmark, dropping 56 percentile points from 1 year to the next. Multiple points of data provide teachers with additional information to add to what they already know about the student. With this information, as well as the other available reports in ELS, teachers can create individualized instructional plans to best prepare each student for the upcoming assessments. If you have any additional questions about the ELS assessment reports, give us a call at 1-877-233-7833 or email us at support@k12els.com. Thank you.